Here we go!
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now you might remember maybe 2 years ago, summer maybe, I did my top 10 cartoon intros, which sparked off quite a trend. There was a lot of VRs, people uploading their favourite cartoons. It was nice to see which ones you had when you were a kid. Um, I've changed my mind now of some of them. Anyway, this is not about cartoon intros. This is about my top 5 live action kids TV shows I used to love when I was a kid. Hence, kids TV shows. So yeah, here is a list and a quick description of all of them involved. Now, it was very hard to pick these. I'm definitely sure about my top 2 or 3. And then my best friend Louise actually reminded me about number 5, which I did forget about, so I'm very happy she told me. And we'll go straight into that one now. So, our first one at number 5 is The Queen's Nose, which was about a girl called Harmony who came to inherit a 50p piece from her uncle, I think it was, if I remember rightly. But this was no ordinary 50p piece. You see, it was magical. And if you rub the Queen's nose, rub, it would grant you 10 wishes. So you'd have 10 wishes, but then after they're all gone, that was it. So let's have a go here. Wish for 1,000 subscribers. No, that didn't happen. Wish to win the lottery. I'll check the numbers. And so on. So yeah, I only watched it for the first 3 seasons, and when I did my research on this, I was quite surprised to see there was 7 series in total. But I think the girl Harmony, the actress who played her, I think the character was only in it for 4 or 5 maybe, and then I think someone new took over. So every series, I think all the wishes were taken up, but then I think somehow it got repowered again or something. So yeah, it was a great series, and Harmony's sister was called Melody. Harmony and Melody, there you go. And one I really enjoyed. I enjoyed it so much when I was in primary school that as soon as I got my hands on a 50p piece, I pretended it was magical and I would not let anybody take it. My mum tried. This is a funny story. My mum once took this 50p, not this one, I did give it in the end. Took my 50p piece, put it into my dinner money in an envelope, and I kicked off so much because it was my magic coin that she actually went into the envelope and got it back out for me. So yeah, that is number 5, The Queen's Nose. So, Her Majesty's Nose. What's at number 4? Let's take a look.
3 typical average kids inside a haunted mansion. Just by chance, Frida goes to make them Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs. Hey, look now, they're superheroes armed with superpowers. Taken from a comic strip, and now they're Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs.
Yes, number 4 is Big Bad Beetleborgs. I used to love watching this on Fox Kids. Whereas like most kids I knew, they were like a Nickelodeon kid. I was always Fox Kids. So along with, yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head all the shows they had on it, but I was definitely watching that. Yeah, so Big Bad Beetleborgs was about 3 kids who come across a haunted mansion, which it basically tells you in the intro. They were granted like a wish or something by Flabber, I think that was his name, and they wanted to become their favourite superheroes from the comic books, the Beetleborgs. Kind of like Power Rangers for kids, even though Power Rangers is for kids. And they had that special beetle something, and it was like a thing would appear in the hand, like a what, like Power Rangers have morphers. They had this beetle thing, and then they'd hold it up, and they'd go beetle something, beetle blast, and they'd transform then into the characters. And of course, they had a haunted mansion in it, which was filled with all like your classic monsters, Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfie, I think he's called, I can't remember. But yeah, who were the bad guys? I can't remember what the bad guys were called, but yeah, it was classic Power Rangers, and this would run for 2 seasons, and the second season's changed its name from Big Bad Beetleborgs to Beetleborgs Metallics. Also, the actress who played Jo, I think they changed the actress halfway through, because I remember there being a different girl that played her. As well as being the Beetleborgs, the 3 kids had powers. I think his name was Drew. I think he had to nod, and then with 2 fingers he could like levitate items and stuff. So this trophy, for instance, ooh, look at that, yeah. I think Jo, his sister, had to crack her knuckles like that, and then she'd have super strength. And Roland, I think his name was Roland, I haven't done my research on this bit, so I do apologise. He clicked his fingers, and then he could run super fast like the Flash. Oh man, I used to pretend I was a Beetleborg when I was a kid. But anyway, that is number 4. Let's look at number 3.
Viewer beware, you're in for a scare.
Now, number 3 does not need any introduction from me. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, you would have seen my Gimme Goosebumps series. And of course, I loved it that much that I'm going back through the books, the episodes. So I'm not reading the books, but I'm doing like an overview of what the episode featured and stories. R.L. Stine is a really good writer for kids. Classic monsters and characters and stories he came up with in the Goosebumps run. Goosebumps is still going on today. I think some has been released as recently as, well, 2016 maybe. I'll have to check up on that, but I'm pretty sure. And of course, it was so popular and had a cult following that the motion movie came out last year, and there's talks about being a sequel, which I think might feature Horrorland, which is one of the best series stories there. So let's hope that happens. So, and of course, if you are subscribed to me and you've watched my Gimme Goosebumps, you would have seen the awesome Monster Blood trilogy me and some other tubers made last year. That was quite fun. There's no plans for any more live action stuff like that though. Anyway, let's go on to number 2, top 2. What could be number 2? It will be interesting to know how many people actually know of this program or remember it. because this was one of my all-time favorite kids TV shows ever. Period. Discovered this on TV when I was a young kid. For one, I absolutely adore the intro music. I remember recording it on my Talkboy and playing it constantly. And this was about a group of aliens from the planet Zergon, whose father cheated on the lottery or something several times in a row. And if you did a criminal act on Zergon, you weren't like put in jail. Well, you were for a small amount of time, but you would always be thrown into the lava. Yeah, so you die basically. So in order to save their father's life, they decide to flee Zergon and go to planet Earth. So you've got this group of aliens who are just like humans like us, trying to settle down into this community. It's an Australian kids TV programs, and I've got to say, Australia knows how to do these programs. They're awesome. Another good one is the Girl from Tomorrow. Actually starring some of the actors in Halfway Across the Galaxy and Turn Left. So basically, to get to Earth from Zergon, they literally did have to go halfway across the galaxy and then turn left. Not right. They also had powers. You like put your fingers to your head like that or something, zing, and then a beam would go out. Yeah, they did different things on Earth, but it could also be used, that thing, to communicate with their friends back on Zergon. And the Chief, played by Bruce Spence, he was always after them, on their tail all the time. Classic character he played. Oh man, he had pointy hips, and that's all you need to know. But yeah, that is one of my all-time favourite series. I wish they'd bring it out on DVD. I read earlier that they're bringing it out on DVD in March, in Germany, in just German. Really? Really? No. No. I want that DVD, English, Star Petition, whatever, now. Thank you. So after all that, what could be number one? What could be my all-time favourite kids live-action TV show that influenced me the most?
After 10,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth!
Alpha, Reader's Escape. Recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
Of course, it was going to be nothing else than Power Rangers. Oh man, it was such a phenomenon at the time, watching that TV show. Never seen anything like it. You know, morphing, and then you have like big robots, dinosaurs, everything. You had fights against putties, you had Rita Repulsa, and I'm looking forward to the movie coming out in March. That's going to be amazeballs. Yeah, so me and my friends, as soon as we watched this, we used to play it as well, like out in the street or in the garden, pretending we were Power Rangers against monsters. I quite often used to daydream in school, in primary school, that I was a Power Ranger. Whenever I had a watch on, I used to pretend it was a communicator. I was absolutely obsessed with it. Had the vehicles, the action figures, video games, which I'm going to feature probably in a gameplay video in the future. Yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was such great fun, and all teenage boys, including myself, had a crush on Amy Jo Johnson. And if you see her these days, she's got a YouTube channel. She looks exactly the same, pretty much. It's quite amazing. So yeah, go check her out. Go check her out. Yeah, so there you go. That was Queen's Nose, Big Bad Bill Boggs, Goosebumps, Halfway Across Galaxy and Turn Left, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I did enjoy the Power Rangers series that came later, but I think I stopped watching when I was getting older around the time. In Space might have been the last one I watched. Yeah, I think it was like Power Rangers Turbo, then In Space, and I think I stopped then. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and please leave me a VR, or like go make a VR or something, so I'm really interested to see what your top 5 live action kids TV shows were, what you used to watch. Do you still watch them? I do on occasion. Yeah, so please, or even in the comments below if you don't want to do a video VR, but it would be really cool to see. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's not too badly copyrighted. I do not own any of the intros you saw in this. And as ever, guys, boom, see you soon. It's morphin' time.